Thanks for having me on, Jody. I just started posting in this group some of the amazing speakers that we will have for the Detox Experience. Jody, did you mention that you are one of the wonderful speakers for this
I think
event?
I mentioned I'm participating in it. If you all can't hear, can everybody comment below if you can hear us okay? Because I have my headset in. I want to make sure this is a new interface with Facebook, so I'm trying to make sure. Give us a little thumbs up or something and let us know you can hear us okay.
But we also have, I was fortunate enough to interview the EMF expert today, and she just spoke at the, tell me the name of the group again, Jody, that she spoke at, the Massachusetts Functional.
Oh, Greater Boston Functional Medicine Group. Yep.
Yeah, she was just, I don't know if she was their keynote, but she's been featured in award-winning films. She is the head of Massachusetts Safe Technology. She's the lady that people bring in when the cell phone tower is going up next to their house. And she had some wonderful tips on how to minimize your EMF exposure. And I'll give you a hint, it isn't a disc or a case or a medallion or a pendant or anything like that. She has an EMF meter, and she knows sadly that most of those don't work. But she will give you some really safe technology tips. We have Ovation. Some of you may follow her or have heard of her. She is going to be talking about the, I don't know how to say the whole word, but it's the PFAS chemicals, and how to avoid those, where they're found.
They're found almost every municipality.
Everywhere.
It's crazy. My town had such high levels that they went with an alternative water supply because they found such high levels, and it's really scary because it's carcinogenic.
It's scary. And it is, and she has all kinds of ways to avoid those chemicals in your home at the very least, because you can only control what you can control. So we want to help you control the areas that you can. And then, so Leah is her name, Ovation. Go follow her. She's wonderful. And CC is the EMF expert. Go follow her. We have experts on VOCs. We have experts on hormones, gut health, recipes and tips and tricks and healthy lifestyle habits. And we have a toxicity test, so that you take the test and it ranks your levels of toxicity. And what we would love for everyone to do is to take it at the beginning of the 14 days and then take it again at the end of the 14 days. Because I don't know if any of you have seen this, but there was a newscaster who did that. She actually did blood work at the beginning of a 2-week, and she just went off GMOs, and her blood levels of glyphosate and other toxic chemicals dropped significantly in just 2 weeks. So our assumption is, we will be going off GMO. I'm sure everybody in this group is probably already off GMOs, but maybe your clients are not. And this toxicity tracker is really cool. It tracks all your symptoms and it gives you a score, and then you'll do it again at the end.
I'm also going to be talking about the tests that you can take, the blood work that you can do, and urine tests that you can do to measure toxicity, and what to do and what to look for in your clients with that as well. And also, I don't know if many of you know this about me. I talked about a little bit before, but I had a chronic autoimmune disease for over 25 years. And I was a mess. I had chronic urticaria, which is hives all over my body for most of my adult life. This is what prompted me to get into functional medicine in the first place. But long story short, one of the major drivers for my autoimmune disease, or probably the major driver, was, well, two of the major drivers were mercury and mold toxicity. Both. I had both. It's a horrible combination. And by doing the right things, testing, figuring it out, and I've been able to reverse it with me. I haven't had an outbreak of hives in, knock on wood, 6 years, which has been amazing. I've been in remission, and it's just been the best thing. So you're going to learn all about this and what to do and how to support your clients too with this kind of scenario. So it's totally worth it. Like I said, you're going to get $150 of free products with the admission. So message me if you want to come to this, and I will send you the links and give you all the information. You can even choose the products that you want, the free products that you want. But we would like to give you the products that eliminate over 250 toxins from your household. So there's different ones that you can pick, but it will basically, if you replace them for what you're using in your own household now to get rid of hundreds of toxins in your home, even if you shop at Whole Foods. So you're going to learn about that.
All that greenwashing, pink washing,
greenwashing,
all the washings, how to read a product label so that you don't have to trust the apps, because the apps have been bought, people. EWG is pay to play. Think Dirty gets kickbacks from the products that they recommend, and people then go buy them. And the Yucca app is filled with toxic ingredients, and they say that they're healthy. So you are really at the mercy of these people right now, these app runners, and we want you to be at the mercy of yourselves and have the autonomy and the authority and the knowledge to read your own product labels. And food, right? I mean, most of you, if you're in here, my gosh, you know all about the food, right? But for your clients, there'll be handy, quick recipes and tips and ways to quickly detoxify your pantry with healthy, safe suggestions to add in. And of course, detox foods, detox smoothies. We have a liver expert. We have someone talking about very light on the methylation pathway, but there will be some information on the methylation pathway and then supplements to support that without, although it's tough if you don't know somebody's genetic status, it's very tough to supplement, which I'm sure a lot of you know as well. But so just kind of all purpose, general type supplements. Trying to think what else. And
there's a hormone expert, my friend Megan Bliss. And she is a nurse practitioner who specializes in hormones. She lost a ton of weight herself. She looks amazing. And, what toxicity does to your hormones, and, these estrogen mimickers that look like estrogen that get into your cell receptors, they don't come up in hormone tests, but they muck with your hormones in a big way. So if you have clients who have hot flashes, heavy periods, cramping, bloating, all that kind of stuff, it could be from these estrogen mimickers, and you're going to learn about those as well. What's that?
PCOS, she talks about endometriosis, infertility. I have been already able to see her part. I saw her part yesterday, and it is fantastic. Talking about your fat cells and toxic garbage dumps and all. I mean, the way she described fat is just join for that. That and the EMF lady who literally will have you have far less exposure to microwave radiation with like 3 simple steps. And none of this stuff
anyway, thank you so much for coming on. And
thanks.
Again,
Jody,
those of you who want to come, don't miss it.
I want people to know that these are easy, free tips. So they're not things, we're not selling supplements, we're not selling EMF, we're not selling anything, right? Except you pay to get in, you get your bundle of stuff, and then you get all the information. Thanks, Jody. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So I hope many of you join me. Again, $149. The investment is amazing. If you use it on one client who gets great results from it and refers 6 clients to you, isn't that worth the investment, right? Because you're going to learn so much in this. And plus you're going to get $150 worth of free products mailed to you. And so it's great. Free 100% toxin free products. So it's really it's a win-win. So anyway, message me if you're interested. Just hit the message button, hit my profile, message me, and I will make sure that you get the links that you need to join us, and give us thumbs up. And thank you again, Jen, for coming in. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Take care.
Thanks, Jody. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.